Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. I'm here with the lovely Terry, who is the admissions coordinator in our beautiful Silk Simulcast Center. Hi, Terry.
Hi, how are you?
How's it going today?
Great, thank you.
We're going to take a look at the track and weather conditions. Then we'll find out a little bit more about what Terry does here. We'll be right back. The main track fast, turf course firm. The first race, 1 mile and 1/16th on the turf. These are claimers, 3-year-olds, and upwards 7 runners going to the post.
Racing at Gulfstream. From the inside, So Cozy gets the first call. Lay It Down is showing speed. Up on the outside, Oklahoma Den is moving forward. And in between horses, Zane makes it 4 across the track. While backing off, Zane will race behind the 3 up front. So as they head into the first turn, Oklahoma Den will call the shots, crosses and clears now to lead it by a length. So Cozy second, the favorite Lay It Down is third. Zane on hold from fourth. Then Imagine That Mom, and on the outside, Kitten and May. The early trailer is Pep the Champ. They leave the turn now and straighten out for their journey up the backstretch. The opening quarter, Pokey, 25 and 3. Into the backstretch they go. The leader is Oklahoma Den by a length and a half. So Cozy second, Lay It Down third. Kitten and May is racing in fourth while in the 3 path. Then it's Zane. Imagine That Mom is second last while on hold. And Pep the Champ will have to pass them all as they go to the half-mile pole. No pace pressure and no change in the plot. It's Oklahoma Den in front by a length and a half. So Cozy second. Racing third is Lay It Down. From fourth is Kitten and May. Back fifth is Zane. Then Imagine That Mom will get to the shuffle. Then Pep the Champ on the outside. They went a half mile in 50 and 1, and they swing into the far turn. It's still Oklahoma Den and Matt Rispoli in front by 2. From second, So Cozy. From third is the favorite Lay It Down. Asked to do a little work now. From fourth is Kitten and May. Then to the inside, Zane, followed by Pep the Champ. And Imagine That Mom as they race to the top of the stretch. Oklahoma Den's a quarter of a mile from home and 2 on top. Off cover now. Here comes Lay It Down from second, and So Cozy to the outside. Inside that final furlong, set down driving is Oklahoma Den with the lead, but Lay It Down comes to confront him on the outside. These two, Kitten and May on the outside. Oklahoma Den or Lay It Down. Lay It Down, Oklahoma Den, nip and tuck. It's a photo finish. Really too close to call. Oklahoma Den tough on the inside. Lay It Down on the outside in 142 and 2.
Number 6, Oklahoma Den holds on to win it, pays $12.40, owned by Taconic Racing Stables, LLC, trained by Chuck Simon. A nice ride by jockey Matthew Rispoli. Second race, 6 furlongs. These are claimers, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races.
And they're off. Picture perfect beginning. From the rail, Caribbean Spirit reaches out to take the early lead. Tonight comes away racing in second. Carapano is out of there in third. Hugueton wide on the course while racing in fourth with Dance of Freedom between horses. And the early trailer is Fedek. They chase the sharp speed of Caribbean Spirit and Edgard Zayas. They've opened now a 5-length lead. Tonight is second. Carapano is third. Hugueton 3 wide while fourth at the half mile. In front of Dance of Freedom second last, and Svedek is last as they run around the far turn. They went 22 and 3 for the opening quarter speed, and the leader is still Caribbean Spirit, yet to face a threat. Leads it by 4. Trying to tighten in now. Here comes on the outside Carapano into second. Around Tonight who's back third. Dance of Freedom is ridden hard from fourth. Then back to the favorite Hugueton, who's not yet responding, with a quarter of a mile left to go. Caribbean Spirit by a half and 46 and 2, but Carapano comes to call on the outside, and Olivero shakes him up for the drive and moves away by 2. Back to second is Caribbean Spirit, then Tonight, and in between horses it's Dance of Freedom. Through the final furlong, Carapano has the lead, and it will be Carapano on the board at 3-1, kicking away. Carapano and Carlos Olivero to win it by 3. Going to be Caribbean Spirit holding second in front of Tonight third. Dance of Freedom completes the super in 112 and 2.
Number 3, Capuano sits behind the speed and makes a move and scores, pays $8 even, owned by Coroni Stable Incorporated, trained by Rodolfo Garcia and ridden to victory today by Carlos Olivero. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have race number 3. Welcome back. Third race, 7.5 furlongs. It's an allowance optional claimer for 3-year-olds and upwards. Scratch the 7 Indian Guide. Also scratch the main track only, number 9, Breezy, My Way.
They're at the post. And they're up. From the rail, Giant's Passion gets the first call. Decisive Boss and Coping Away show speed. Aplomb from the outside. Whisper on the Wind, reined back by Gonzalez to race in 5th now. Then down to the inside goes the favorite Cat Ride, and it's 5 to the trailer, Golden Point. They run around the first turn, chasing Giant's Passion, who leads at 3 parts of a length, now almost a length, in front of Coping Away second. Cat Ride's a bit keen for Gaffleone third, with no place to go, while tugging and wanting to do more. Then it's Decisive Boss with Aplomb out 3 wide, 2 better than Whisper on the Wind, who's settled nicely now, racing 4 behind, and 3 to Golden Point. They move down the backstretch after the opening quarter went in 23 and 2, and the leader continues to be Giant's Passion, 3 parts of a length. Coping Away keeps him modest well. Second, Cat Ride is now settled better. He's third, a length and a half off the lead. Decisive Boss is in the 2-path well, fourth, a length better than Aplomb. Then Whisper on the Wind, still not asked for much, and 4 lengths off the pace, and 5 to Golden Point. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Giant's Passion continues to lead it. Up on the outside, Coping Away, turning up the pressure second. Cat Ride is now third. Aplomb is now fourth. Then to the inside, Whisper on the Wind, no place to go, fifth. That's all for Decisive Boss, and then Golden Point as they run to the top of the stretch. Coping Away bids up on the outside to take the lead from Giant's Passion after a 46 3/2 mile. Working off the fence now is the favorite Cat Ride and Aplomb. Golden Point swung into action by Jaramillo from far behind, and now trying to slip off through on the inside, Whisper on the Wind, and Whisper on the Wind just got through. Huge trip here from Gonzalez, and Whisper on the Wind takes charge and moves away. Whisper on the Wind, razor sharp for 4 in a row. Aplomb second, close third, either Coping Away or Golden Point in 1:27 and 4.
Number 6, Whisper on the Wind, slips through on the inside and wins for the 4th consecutive time and pays $8.60. Owned by David Miller, trained by Dave Cass, and ridden to victory today by Jonathan Gonzalez. 4th race, 6 furlongs. These are maiden 3-year-olds and upward. We do have a scratch in here of number 3, Cool as Ice.
They're up. From the outside, Stress Test begins nicely. Toward the inside, Sir Alfred comes away with speed, and backing off the top pair is Wild Good to race in third. Stretch of 3 to Pasador, then it's Candy Jam, and the 2 at the back are Terry's Charm and Command Peter. They race to the half-mile pole, chasing the speed of Stress Test, who leads it by a length and a half. Racing in second is the favorite Sir Alfred, while tipped into the 2-path, 2.5 in front of Wild Good third. The top 3 in the betting are 6 better than Terry's Charm, then Pasador, Candy Jam, and Command Peter. Opening quarter, rock solid, 22 seconds flat, less than 5/16 to go. Stress Test about to be confronted by the heavy-hitting favorite Sir Alfred, who means business on the outside, and Sir Alfred now goes to put ahead in front of Stress Test, who's all in and back to second. Wild Good is scrubbed on by Jaramillo, racing in third, trying to gain ground after a 44 4/2 mile. Into the stretch, Sir Alfred has come to play. He's opened a 4-length lead. Up into second is Wild Good. That's all for Stress Test, then Terry's Charm and Candy Jam. To the wire, it's all Sir Alfred. Sir Alfred making odds on look like easy money. Winning off easily by 7 or 8. Sir Alfred in a jog. Wild Good second, Terry's Charm third, close fourth, either Candy Jam or Stress Test in 1:10 and 1.
Nice return by the favorite, number 1, Sir Alfred, paying $3.20, owned by Matthew Scherer, trained by Todd Pletcher, and ridden to victory today by Edgar Zayas. The 5th race, 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. These are maiden 3-year-olds and upward. We'll have 7 runners in the field.
And they're up. From the center, Berliner gets the first call. Smorgasbord is quickly up the challenge, and Smorgasbord will land in front under Jaramillo, in front of the fans the first time by a length and a quarter. Berliner is second, racing up on the outside. Landho now third. Then Know Your Customer. First-timers in a bit tight while fourth. Toward the rail, that's Marshall Eddy, a length and a half in front of Extreme Justice, and it's 3 to Unbroken Chain, who's last of all as they run into the first turn. The speed of the speed is Smorgasbord by a length and a half. Marshall Eddy is secured inside position to be second. Racing in third is Know Your Customer. Out 3 wide is Berliner from fourth. Backing off to be fifth is Landho, a length and a half in front of Extreme Justice, and the trailer is Unbroken Chain. Quarter time, 24-1. Down the backstretch they go. Smorgasbord still makes the pace 3 parts of a length. From between horses, Know Your Customer second, Burliner 3 wide third. Tucked in fourth, Marshall Eddy, followed by Land Ho. A bit closer is Extreme Justice, and now it's 6 to the trailer, Unbroken Chain. No change in the plot after a 48.5 mile, and Smorgasbord continues to find up top. Know Your Customer is second, Burliner 3 wide on both turns. He's racing in third while asked to quicken. Meanwhile, Marshall Eddy rides the rail, and here's Marshall Eddy at 11-1 working off the fence and trying to take on Smorgasbord after 3 quarters and 1:11-2. They run to the top of the stretch. Smorgasbord has the lead. Marshall Eddy to the attack is second. Land Ho coming off of the fence now to run in third, and then it's back to Burliner form fourth, and they're inside that final furlong. Smorgasbord shaken up, but Marshall Eddy with the momentum on the outside, and Marshall Eddy now powers past to take the lead. It's Marshall Eddy and Luca Panici moving off to win it by 3. Smorgasbord second, Extreme Justice third, in front of Burliner fourth, and then Land Ho in 141-1.
Number 1, Marshall Eddy gets up to spring the upset and pays $24.60. Owned by Galen Ho, trained by Michelle Nihei, and ridden to victory today by Luca Panici. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll have race number 6. Welcome back, our 6th race of the afternoon. These are maiden claimers going 6 furlongs, 3-year-olds and upward. The claiming price, $12,500, a full field of 11 runners.
And they're off. Penitent was off slowly, and the favorite, Go Salvatore Go, shuffled back to last early. Down to the inside, the early lead belongs to Key the Storm, who comes away a length in front of Illusions Rule, who's racing in second. Cold Blood is now third, Blinded by the Truth is there fourth. Down to the inside goes Judas Novel, then Starchy Letino. It's a length and a half to the team of Sweet Bea DJ and Mr. Beans. Then it's another length and a half back to the team now at the back of the pack here. So Go Salvatore Go still trails, and Go Salvatore Go better than 15 off the lead, passed by Philly Phantom and Penitent. They run around the far turn. They went 23-1 for the opening quarter speed, and the leader is the big long shot, Key the Storm, in front by a half a length. Illusions Rule working harder while second. Cold Blood is gearing up from third. He's within 2 of the lead, and he's 5 better than Judas Novel, who's racing in fourth. Then from between horses, Starchy Letino. Go Salvador Go just not offering his best charge. He is moving in from the back, but he's an awful long way behind, and Key the Storm has the lead. Key the Storm trying to spring the upset. He's 3 on top. Cold Blooded is there second. Illusions Rule is third. 16th pole. Can Key the Storm see it through? Coming on late is Cold Blood. Key the Storm. Cold Blood surging. Here's the wire. Photo finish. It's Cold Blood surging at Key the Storm in 1:12-4.
Number 10, Cold Blood gets up in the final jump to win it, pays $7.40, owned by Rantos Racing Stable Corporation, trained by Enrique Sanchez, ridden to victory today by Marcos Menendez. The 7th race, 1 mile on the turf. It is the 30th running of the Miami Mile, a Grade 3 event, $100,000 guaranteed.
And they're off in the 30th Miami Mile. From the inside, Smoke'em Kitten gets the first call. From the outside, Actabante moves up the challenge. In between horses and moving closer is With Exaltation. Conquest Tsunami rides the rail, followed by Hottersall. Then it's a length and a half to Middleburg, then to the outside, Quiet Force, and the early trailer is Amigo. They chase the speed of Edgar Prado and Smoke'em Kitten around the first turn. They lead it by a length and a quarter now. Off the fence, Conquest Tsunami races in second. With Exaltation is now third. Ottersall with a ground-saving trip on hold fourth, a half in front of Actabante. Then it's the Middleburg. The favorite is situated about 6 lengths off the pace setter. To the outside goes Quiet Force, and the trailer is Amigo. 23-4 for a controlled opening quarter speed, and Smoke'em Kitten has no pace pressure, a half mile from home and a length and a half in front. Conquest Tsunami Tommy is there. Second, Actabante, 3 wide and up on the outside. And then down to the inside is Huttersall. Bravo trying to find clear passage for Middleburg. Quiet Force launching an attack out wide. And Amigo is asked to quicken by Caraballo at the back of the pack after they won an opening half mile in 46 and 3. Smoke'em Kitten still confidently handled by Edgar Prado and a length and a half in front. Huttersall tipping off cover to rally home with Quiet Force on the outside. Middleburg trying to come off cover as well as they turn for home. 3/4, 109 and 4, and they're into the stretch of the Miami Mile. Smoke'em Kitten shaking up for the drive. Middleburg to the attack is coming on second, and Huttersall between horses through the final furlong. Smoke'em Kitten's almost there. Here's Middleburg on the outside. Here's the wire. It's a photo finish. Desperately close on the money with Smoke'em Kitten on the inside, Middleburg surging on the outside. They came to the wire together in the Miami Mile.
Number 2, Smoke'em Kitten just holds on to win it. What a nice performance. Horse pays $5.80 to win, owned by Kent and Sarah Ramsey, trained by Mike Maker, and ridden to victory today by Hall of Fame jockey Edgar Prado. The 8th race, 7.5 furlongs on the turf. These are claimers, 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won 2 races. Favorite here, number 4, Battle Red.
And they're up. Level beginning. From the center, Fancy Flash is away the best. Toward the inside, Me Patron is showing speed. These two are quickest from Starship Explorer, who comes away racing third. Road Warrior Max is on hold while trying to drop over in front of Expected Meeting. Followed by Highland Warrior and Papa Pig. Chia Ghost is in tight between horses. A bit ranked to handle Chia Ghost. A half length in front of Bosco Bob's Baby. Battle Red is much farther back than usual. He's second last and 3 better than the trailer's Cyber Josh. They bend into the backstretch now, chasing the speed of Me Patron, who leads at 3 parts of a length. From the outside in second is Starship Explorer. Then to the outside, Road Warrior Max is a joint third. Fancy Flash along the inside of him after a 22 and 4 opening quarter speed. It's a stretch of 5 to Highland Warrior and Chia Ghost, 2 better than Battle Red. Papa Pig has lost ground, so is Expected Meeting. Second last now is Bosco Bob's Baby, and the trailer is still at the back of the pack. It's Cyber Josh. They run to the far turn. 45 and 4 for a whistling opening half mile. Me Patron continues to lead 3 wide. Road Warrior Max moving up between horses. Starship Explorer off cover. Here's Highland Warrior. Far outside, Chia Ghost is starting to flatten out a bit now. 3.5 lengths better than a resurgent Expected Meeting. On the inside of him is Battle Red, and they run to the top of the stretch. They move past the top of the stretch mark now, and up on the outside, Highland Warrior by 3/4 in 110 and 1, and Highland Warrior just swept to the lead now. Back to second is Road Warrior Max, then Starship Explorer and all the rest, but Highland Warrior is wrapped up by Christian Navarro and home easily by 3. Second, Road Warrior Max, third, Starship Explorer, and fourth was Bosco Bob's Baby in 128 and 3.
Number 8, Highland Warrior wins it for Top Hat Thoroughbreds Aventura Stable and Michael Paymoster, trained by Peter Walder and ridden victory today by Christian Navarro. That horse paid $7.40 to win. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have our co-feature event of the afternoon, the 3rd running of the Powder Break.
Saturday, May 7th, Florida's largest Derby party is at Gulfstream Park. Don't miss all of the racing action. Watch and wager as Florida Derby winner Nyquist tries to capture the first jewel of the Triple Crown. Get your official Kentucky Derby t-shirt with seat purchase while supplies last. Ladies, enter the Derby and Divas Darling Hat Contest and you could win a stay at the fabulous Diplomat Resort and Spa. Visit GulfstreamPark.com for details. Welcome to your playground, Gulfstream Park.
Welcome back for our 9th and co-feature event of the afternoon. It's the 3rd running of the Power Break, $100,000 guaranteed. Fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch number 10, Sweetie Girl. Also scratch the main track only, number 13, Best Behavior.
And they're off in the Powder Break. Good start in the center for Cali 37, who begins for the lead. Daring Cathy moves up. On hold is Speed Seeker, rang back by Jaramillo with the Conception out wide. They're followed by Nate de Oro, then Prado's Sweet Ride. Rihanna's Candy is next, with Lady Serena down toward the inside. Two better than E.B. Rider, third last. Second last, Miss Melinda, and Susie B is last of all as they run around the first turn. No pace pressure for Cali 37 and Joe Bravo. They show the way by 2 over Daring Cathy, who races in second. Tucked in Speed Seeker is now third. The Conception is there fourth. From between horses goes Nate de Oro. Then to the outside, Prado's Sweet Ride. Length and a half back to the rail goes Lady Serena, situated 6 lengths off the pace setters. A length better than E.B. Rider. And then on the outside goes Rihanna's Candy. Miss Melinda's second last, and 3 to Susie B. Opening quarter, a hassle-free 23-2. They went a half mile in 47 seconds flat, and they move into the far turn now. Cali 37 continues to lead it. Daring Cathy starts to ratchet up the pressure second. Moving up on the outside is Prado's Sweet Ride, and riding the rail is Speed Seeker. Nate de Oro asked to quicken by Gaffleon, but he's not getting much of a response. Two better than rallying Lady Serena in front of the Conception and Miss Melinda. Nothing from E.B. Rider, and they run to the top of the stretch. 3/4, 110 flat. Bravo shakes up Cali 37, who leads it by 3. Nate de Oro trying to find her best stride in the concluding stages with Daring Cathy between horses, but inside the final furlong, they left Cali 37 alone on the lead, and she'll take this field gate to wire. Cali 37 by 2. Second was Nate de Oro. Susie B ran on from last to get third in 1:33-4.
Number 3, Cali 37 uses his speed to go wire to wire and win the powder break for Crush Management and DJ Stable LLC, trained by Joe Orsino and ridden to victory today by Joe Bravo. That horse paid $7.60 to win. The 10th and final race, 5 furlongs on the turf. Maiden Claim is 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch the 9 all-night affair. Scratch the 12 Aventus.
Runners away. From the far outside, Alsvid Gulfaxi gets the first call. Moving in the center, Starship Menace to show speed. Shape of My Heart comes away in the top flight, racing third early. Then it's a length back to the outside. Awesome Trom to his inside goes Symbol Mast. A length in front of Times the Essence. Then Steady the Ship, who's down toward the inside. And just steadied briefly there. 3 wide is Waddy. 2 lengths in front of Irish Warrior. And CP Warrior is last of all as they speed around the far turn. It's Alsvid, Gulfaxi, and Lionel Reyes in front now by a length. Shape of My Heart is there. Second, Starship Menace is third. 3 better than Awesome Trom fourth. Then back to the inside, trying to rally from the back goes Steady the Ship and Symbol Mast, and they're into the stretch. Alsvid Gulfaxi leads it by a length and a half. Starship Menace coming after the leader second under Gaffleon. Down the outside in Shape of My Heart third. In deep stretch, here's Starship Menace driving to the lead now. And Starship Menace is the winner. Starship Menace by almost 3 in the end. Alsvid Gulfaxi second. Shape of My Heart third. Waddy was fourth in front of Awesome Trom, who completes your high five.
Number 4, Starship Menace wins the nightcap, pays $7 even, owned by Clinton Bagwadine and Ramesh Gadazar, trained by Randy Prasad, ridden to victory today by Tyler Gaffleon. In the pick 5, 5 of 5, $1,099.70, 4 of 5, $17.35. Rainbow 6, couple of tickets, paid $5,133.02. The carryover going into Sunday, $13,199.23. The Super High 5 paid $3,797.10. And that wraps up Saturday's action. We'll be right back here on Sunday, our first race post.
1:15 p.m.
And please make sure you come and visit Terry here. She is the admissions coordinator at beautiful Gulfstream Park. Good night.
Good night. Have a great day.